Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. Live on hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California's sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Hi. Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled. This is Mila J. Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
E-Class Consulting. It's owned and operated by Carice, providing tools, training, and resources that are sure to make you and your business even more successful. We are staffed with a marketing, credit, tax, and a real estate consultant. E-Class Consulting also provides a temporary admin service called E-Class Admins. Want to book an appointment with E-Class Consulting? Call 702-518-3002 or email book@eclassconsulting.com. E-Class Consulting, navigating you to greatness.
It's your girl, Cheryl Underwood, and you're tuned into the hottest news station on the planet, Hot 702.5.
Hey, it's Carice, and I'm here to tell you about Hotcast for Podcasting. We are a podcasting studio located in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the Hot 702.5 FM studios. You can book online at hot7025fm.com. Just click on Hotcast. You can book and find your times right there. Thank you for booking with Hotcast for Podcasting.
Shed so many tears over the years. Lost so many friends that's not here. I faced all of my fears. I swallowed all my tears. Now what's up now? Now what's up now? What's up now from here? Oh, up now. Now what's up now? Now what's up now from here? What's up now? Now what's up now? Now what's up now from here? I faced all of my fears. I swallowed all my tears. Now what's up now? Now what's up now? What's up now from here?
What's up, world? It's your man, not your boy. And we gonna take a moment just to soak it all in, y'all. One of them woosah moments. Vegas up now, not next. Hot 702.5 FM. We gonna do something a little different, y'all. Welcome to the show. I got a guest. We're going to bring him on later. When I thought about today's show, I was thinking about the importance of music and the power of music. So, you know, there's something going on worldwide, something going on in the city, man. And I guess I really just, the best way to explain it is to show it. And it involves Samson, Chosen Rue, P. Freeze, and the homie Triple. The Elite Sector Cypher. I know y'all familiar with it here. This is how we gonna start our show off today. You know what I mean? Because we're a hip-hop, urban entertainment show. with celebrity guests and hot topics, you know? But again, I wanted to let the foundation be set today and get right to the music, man. Right out of Vegas. Our very own Elite Sector Cypher. Let's go.
Totem Pole Syndicate presents the Shooting in the Gym Cypher. This the Elite Sector. Armageddon ENT. Let's go!
Yeah, look, hey. Yo, fuck what they talking about. Homie, I ain't new to this. I hear a lot of talk on who the best and I ain't feeling it. Everybody got an opinion and it's irrelevant. Now we in the room, you can start to address the elephant. I'm back, boy, new and improved. I need my settlement. Anybody got any questions and we can settle it. I'm here now. Line them all up, you watch your tears come. You bring 3 of your homies, it'll be a fair one. Bang shit, you and your man's head on the snare drum. I can see the look in their eyes, moment the fear comes. Lost in translation, you ain't gotta say a word. I can see they body language when they know that they got served. Struck a nerve, you too sensitive. Sweet, you need some insulin. Used to be a man, now you slowly transitioning. Bitch made all of your tendencies like an ex-ho. I can tell you raised by your mama, boy, you on death row. Here's your last meal, revenge, I serve it best cold. I'ma have the time of my life watching you let go. XO, don't ask what this text for. How you gassed up and got no snaps on the petrol. We go out of our way to let the streets know. You can't play with none of my people, better do bingo. Keno, top 5 pick it, we been dope. You two in your feelings is ill and it's giving emo.
With the strength of Samson, I make the crowd freeze. Talking glacial weather, negative triple degrees. Created Carmageddon, the blessings trickle with ease. And I mention y'all names so you could be gifted with me. Bitch, I make them choseaholics. All these bitches want a shot of me. Marijuana genius, college degree in botany. Working on your craft, I get on and commit sodomy. And that's the difference between the protege and the prodigy. Look, how you fly but ain't departed from the terminal. Cause you ain't built for this shit, you arguably a urinal. Focus too much on the preacher, you missing the sermon, huh? Screaming fuck Hitler in the Bugatti with German hoes. Your bitch Texas says she need this dick urgently. Smokers tell him chosen, the only one that can serve to me. I chop it up so precise they call it surgery. Born to die like a 1945 Jew in Germany. Bad connections can lead to shocking predicaments. Had to break it down, so I tore apart the ligaments. Time is money, I feel it's necessary to implement that I require 1,000 by the motherfucking increment. Look, a tweet is the only time you should mention me. The pistol came separate, the heart was in the assembly. I hit the stage, you see the energy, that's energy. One nigga, but I beat your ass like it's 10.
Now who the fuck? One box with the Tyson, the 8-9, a coat, slipping in the paint when them J go baseline, huh? Crew niggas, you figure fucking with my team, and I crew picture you niggas closer R.I.P.T. No deliverance, equivalent to my shit. See the passions of my lyrics is well equipped for the mosh pit. This is hot-ish, like Nelly beginning country. Grammar too legit to quit without spitting, rating, no MC hammered up. Truth of the matter, attentions is corporate ladders for all spit apparatus is upside down and it's backwards. It's complicated, I'm concentrated, yet underrated. You'll water it down, no it sounds astounding, you'll probably make it. I've been the greatest on a little nigga that should have had them. Took a Dr. Dre on an invitation, cause look at who is my competition. What Kendrick game is Snoop Deal Dog. Point them out, we can go to war, it'll still be love. Cause all's fair when it comes to lyrical slashing. I'm a miracle mask with Michael Myers in plastic mask with a knife in hand while I'm slicing twice at you bastards. ISIS crisis disaster, coroners clean up after. Which of these whack niggas rapping one action with this immaculate masterpiece of a massacre majesty of vernacular, accurately or disaster, a mass proportionate after the hurricane and the rain, no Katrina to clean up after motherfucker.
Ain't what you want, but admit it, you know you need me, nigga. I'm still underground, it's speakeasies, nigga. Eat your Wheaties, do you greedy? No surrender, no retreat, no prisoners. White flags or peace treaties, nigga. Battle borners and Californians, we bring euphoria. Sam say we honor roll plus valor victorious, huh? Lend a Hoya, we the goats around here. Keep your distance from this gutter, we all float down here. Come with respect and make sure your manners stay on. Cause this the West Pacific Standard, you know what time we on, huh? Spit with precision, I'm still equipped with my penmanship. My handicap stick and renewed, which means I'm still crippin'. Lyrically malicious, my nigga, this my environment. I stay in the pocket like dryer lipped, huh? My wretched plans is Clifford Smith. It's Method Man on mamas, I'm with all the smoke, including secondhand, my city full of jokers. Bozo, Pennywise, Coco, Chuckles, man, the shit is a mess. Which means I'm not sitting around discussing your top 10 list, debating on which clowns pitted the best. Fuck out of here, the elite niggas do this for fun. To the opposition, I show respect by showing none. See, I said it'd be some shit once I gain control. I walked a mile in your shoes, it's just another way to say I'm stepping on your soul. And your toes, nigga.
Yeah, the Elite Sector Cypher. You know, that was Samson, Chosen Rue, P. Freeze, and the homie Triple, man. Real hip-hop right here on Vegas Up Now. Hot 702.5. That's every Saturday, y'all, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can tap in. Information is on the screen there. Today we're gonna you see the number on there. We're gonna allow people to call in because we're gonna have some hot topics on here. But that's Vegas hip hop, man. Some of Vegas elite. We got a lot of talent here, but that's some of the elite. And speaking of elite and Vegas elite, I'm gonna bring somebody in on the scene and on the screen. Drop Gang, man.
Yo, what up?
What up, Nut?
What's happening? What's popping, pimping?
Man, you know, some more of it. That was the Elite Sector Cypher, man.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, man. Talk about it.
Four of them. You know,
come on.
Spitting some hot fire like die-line, you know.
For real though, not Play-Doh. Yeah, and that's just a sample, man. You know, we got Miss Story coming up. We had an event last night. The ladies had an event, you know, Fantasy Fridays. Oh man, they got it in. So she been bumping that Gasolina. We gonna jump into it. Before we do though, I wanted you to give some thoughts on those rappers, on those four there. Samson, what you thought they did? Samson, Chosen Rue, P. Dot, and homie Triple. What?
You asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Guys, regardless, man. Them boys be hitting some stuff, man. They was hitting it out the park with that one. They got some metaphors in there. I mean, if you listen, you listen. You can catch a couple of phrases in them bars, man, that was have you like, oh, I need to rewind that. Or
come on,
play it back. So,
come on.
Yeah, it's dope, man. Them
right.
my guys, 100%. Right. I was at First Friday last month, and that was this month rather. And while I was leaving, I heard Chose, you know, on the mic, so I had to come back and, you know, be there to support my brother. You
come
know what
on.
So hey, that's what we do.
Come on, man.
Support our folks at all costs.
At all time. You definitely one of those, you know, birds of a feather. We love supporting the city and beyond, man. Cats that's doing it for the right way for the right reasons. And those are definitely some elite ones. And I said that and brought that in because we're gonna have a Drake conversation on this show today, man. Today is gonna be definitely about some hip hop, you know, whether it's locally or globally, you know, because even this song, let's just start here. You know, the traction locally, I feel it ain't getting because of the jealousy and the envy and the egos and the pride. We know that each one of them, there's somebody in the city knows or loves.
Right.
If not all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It should be shared. It should be supported. And I also feel whoever is leading, whatever they agreed upon or whatever, there needs to be some promotion on that track, on that video. It's fuego. You know what I mean? So, but I'm tired of we all burnt out on that separation and that ego and that pride and jealousy. You know, if it's a banger, it's a banger. I don't care who made it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know. So we're going to play this Miss Story Gasolina. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the reason we're going to do that is because it's a lot of Vegas traction.
Man, it is, though, right now.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So with that, let's see. Oh, yeah, we got a hot playlist today, man. I think they ready for it. They might be ready for it, you know. So Miss Story, Gasolina. Y'all ready, man? Bump it.
Turn it up.
Young Black made this beat.
To call back, spit all facts.
racks. Now I'm on your noodle like sauce packs. Looking like a bag of chips, yep, I'm all that. Booking flights, doing shows, taking trips to where y'all at. Make you fall in love, pay me and fall back. Addicted to me like a drug, now we need 12 steps. I'll hop on a beat for a short stack. Flood the streets like I'm the plug and eat off dope raps. You got a bitch for me, then go get her. I treat beef like a butcher on an instrumental. Make her ass write a check to cover incidentals. I'm greedy, no manners when I'm eating dinner. The nigga hungry, no pennies at the dinner table. No small talk, cash app is how we intermingle. But a short stop to the bullshit like Derek Jeter. Frank when I speak, demand respect like Aretha. Bumping gasolina. Bumping gasolina. Bumping gasolina. Bumping gasolina. Look, pedal to the metal, got a heavy foot. Speeding, make it hard for hoes to catch up. Eating, and you hardly ever eat nothing. When your stomach growling, it's hard for you to sleep on it. It took a while for me to get money. And a joke about being broke, I take a crowd to be funny. I wild out like Nick when I get to tripping. Bars shooting like a cannon when I get to spitting. Leave your feelings at the dentist. You ain't getting no money. The tooth fairy won't even take them with her. A bunch of broke friends be broke with them. And a bunch of fake bitches and no real ones. Riding around thirsty on buck missions. Looking for niggas, flicking it up in dirty hotel mirrors. That weak shit is an illness, it's serious. If you come in contact with the shit, it could kill you. Bumping gasolina. Bumping gasolina. Bumping gasolina. Bumping gasolina.
Gasolina. Y'all know it's Fire Fuego. Vegas up now. Hot 702.5. Yeah, once again, that is, y'all go follow her. She's playing on many platforms. She killed it last night. She set it off for the Fantasy Fridays, man. Her and her girls lineup was bananas. I'm going to be shouting them out throughout the show. The ladies that performed last night, salute. Man, thank you to everybody that came out. Private function, private event. That was at Summerlin Cafe 702. A lot of people showed up, paid their membership, no problem. Some paid their membership, a lot spent on food. And, man, it was a great time. I thought the women... Yeah, like I said, they did their thing, man. Them women, I love empowering our women, especially emphasis on black women. For sure. You know what I mean? Seeing them do their thing together, breaking the cycles and the stereotypes that they can't work together and stuff. I seen it last night, and Miss Story put that together, man.
Yeah, when I was there, they were showing all love. I left before all the performances, but, you know, they were showing mad love to each other when I was there, so it was dope.
Man, super, super. Super. So, look, dang, there's so many areas to go. We're going to get right into it because we got some folks out there waiting to call in about this one, man. And we're going to talk about this Drake projects. I said this Drake. We're going to talk about these Drake projects, man. We know, as the world knows, he dropped 3 of them. Iceman, the Maid of Honor, and the Habibi, yeah. So I don't even have my notes open. I know this for facts. The Iceman album, you know, all 3 projects broke records, first of all. You know, he's the first one in history, rap artist, to have 3 number 1 projects, the top 3 spots on Billboard. That's first off. The first project, Iceman did 460,000. And then the Habibi, which I think is the reggae project or whatnot, or
the
dance hall or whatnot, that did 114,000 the first week, and then the last project, Maid of Honor, did 106. So it was a total of like 638,000 units in the week. But again, The reason I'm finally bringing it up, because I had a chance to listen. It took me a second. I had a chance to listen to some of the songs myself, you know, and there's so many directions we can go with this conversation. But where I want to start is the music he put out. And the facts we know about it, like if there's a particular song, let's just say, you know what I mean, who wrote it? You know what I mean? And I'm like...
Hey, I feel like, you know, when you have a whole team, obviously people going to ghostwrite, you know what I'm saying? You got a whole team of writers, so that's the whole point of having an album to be the way the album's going to be, regardless.
Thank you. And see, I'm a West Coast baby. Definitely riding the vibe of Kendrick and everything. I've been on some Drake music. There's some projects that I loved early on. And my point being is that when I first listened to when I finally did first listen to it, first thing I said, dang, he whining, man. Dang, all he talking about is, dang, he going in on everybody. You know what I mean? And I don't know if I was really listening or how I was listening. You know what I mean? And again, music is subjective. Stuff grows on you no matter what. 1 minute you be like, oh, it's cool. Then you hear it again, and then you get another perspective and understanding on it. And you like, oh, man. Okay, the metaphor, the double entendre he did on that. You know what I'm saying? But then the hating comes in. I want you to jump in too, Nut, that we all have our own personal feelings, opinions, or like I say, music as well as art, it's subjective, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's opinionated. But right now, I'm going to say off top, even though I only really listen to 7 to 10 songs out of all 3 projects, he got some bangers. Not yet am I all the way blown away. A couple are close there, but again, I need to listen more. But he did his thing, and I understand business too.
Right.
You know, so go ahead, man.
I haven't, again, like I'm in the middle of recording myself, so I don't listen to other folks while I'm in the middle of recording. I don't want to be swayed in any type of direction when I'm in the middle of my process of making music. So I have not heard of any of his songs to this point.
Okay.
But again, people get so upset when you have ghostwriters and everything when they're not in the industry themselves. That's the suck part. So people don't understand the process of producing and the process of actually having an entire team behind you.
Ooh.
So if your producer says, hey, you need to say this word instead of that word, that becomes a writer on your project, whether you know it or not.
Again, man.
And people don't know that.
Say it again.
So, you know, and producers are there to help you out and to make sure you're doing what you need to do. They're not the ones that only makes the beat. Cool, the beat is made. That's dope. But they actually assist you in your whole process. It's not just, you know, when you're producing something, you're helping with the whole process, not just making a beat. But, you know, that's information for people that do and don't know.
What about ghostwriting?
Ghostwriting is always going to be there no matter what. Like I said, you have an entire team. Your team is supposed to make you the greatest at what you do, period. If you're not, trust me.
And this is what I'll say to that, being a West Coast baby too, is that the same standard that we hold Kanye to, we should hold Drake to. You're not hearing that. And Kanye shows a whole lab of people. They talk about it, how many writers and artists he bring in.
Right.
You know, and back in the day, and not just back in the day, I'm talking about as far as R&B artists, you know, they came up with writers. Nobody ever really said nothing about that or compared this one that wrote her own stuff to this one that didn't. So, again, here's what I'm going to say on the music side of things. If it's a banger, it's a banger.
Period. Because some of the top songs, regardless, some of the top songs from all your favorite artists have been written and produced and such by other people.
Come on,
not
man.
by the artists that you love.
Come on, man. Come on. And with you saying that, I was just talking to the fellas, Undrafted All-Stars. They come on every day, y'all. Excuse me, every Saturday, 11 a.m., right before our show, Pacific Standard Time. But we was talking, and I was talking about how Dr. Dre had Jay-Z writing for him. You talking about an East Coast artist writing for a West Coast legend. I'm only saying this because he has so many people to tap in to write for him, and we talk about this. Eminem has wrote for Dre. You know, we know people have wrote for Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just got to be fair with it. When about the ghostwriting, you know, and again, the music, is it a banger first? You know what I'm saying? Because again, like you said, some of the best stuff we've heard, you don't know who wrote it. Remember when we used to have the credits on the album coming up
they
in
don't
the
do that no
records
more,
and,
do they?
You know what I'm saying?
They still do that?
Yeah, I ain't seen it where you can tell who. Nah,
so you can see the whole team on there on everybody's project as opposed to just individuality.
Hello.
Everybody, don't nobody write their own albums. I don't care who you are. Nobody writes a complete album on their own. It doesn't matter what name you have behind you. You're not writing your album on your own. You need to stop faking it.
No.
The biggest names, it don't matter. You're not writing your album by yourself, so stop saying that you are. That's the whole point of you having a whole entire team and money behind you.
Man,
so cut it out.
Well, you brought something up, man. I'm going to take it back to this is how much of an OG I am, y'all. 1987, 1989. It was probably 87, y'all. My first project with some big cats here. Oh, I don't want to even give them no credit. But let's just say this, that like you said, as far as the hook, he took the hook or something, a word I said in the rap, and he sampled. That was right when sampling first came out, y'all. And they sampled it, and they put it in the record here and there. Do you know that mother took writer's credit? Well, that was same time that they were, you know, not teaching us the game as well. And responsibly, we weren't educating ourselves, you know, at a young age, you know. I can say responsibly, I didn't know the business, young, 17, 18. These cats took us out of the club, and we into the $1 million studios, and you know what I mean? So, and you think that you're gonna be done right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Again, so, and look, guys, again, it's the music business. It ain't the rap game. It ain't the rap game. This is business. What's gonna turn that dollar? What's gonna make money? What's going to get me a return? And so when I say Drake is good for him, this was good because of the attention. All the people that he took shots at, man, are y'all relevant? And I'm just saying, are y'all active? Are y'all touring? He's bringing attention to your name. How you utilize that is on you. You know what I'm saying? There's actions and there's reactions. You know,
that's very true. That's very true. Actions and reactions. So. Hey, again, I'm going to always state this and I'll always stand on it. Your top 4, your top 5, whatever that is, that's just an opinion-based situation. I don't care what nobody says. Because my top 4, top 5, top 10 is not going to be the same as yours. I can guarantee you that. So it's all opinion-based. It's my opinion. It's how I feel.
And with you saying that, you know, it's subjective. Again, we can go back and forth. I'm very passionate. I'm a passionate person. I have to admit that. But please, any of you guys, don't confuse my passion for anger or any of that. What I've learned about myself is I'm too nice a lot of times. When I say I'm too nice, even though I'm an OG, most of the time I'm around people younger than me. That age don't mean nothing to me. You know, respect is respect. Treating people with love and you know, and being honest and, you know, acknowledging people. I'm a leader. And I'm going to just go ahead and say, I'm a leader. I'm a teacher. I'm an example. Straight up, you know. But what I've learned is sometimes, and a lot of times, I've given people too much, and they really think they something. That flesh gets in, and they think they're, I don't know, it's a comparison, and now it's little bone or something. It's like I'm little brother, and I'm not calling anybody Neff, or I ain't with that little bros, and those words are like very powerful because there's a difference in friends and associates. True. You know what I'm saying? And so I said all that to say I'm a leader in what I do. I'm an example. I'm a giver, y'all. But at some point, we can all only take so much when people don't take it for granted or treat our kindness, take it for weakness. And so with that, like I spoke earlier, with me being an OG, I can look in the camera and say this, is that growth is essential. Maturity is inevitable. You must keep maturing and learning. Stop learning, stop living. So what I'm learning about myself is that after the 5th time that somebody has been disrespectful or not right or whatever, and I feel that, oh man, I got permission now to go in on them. And that's not mental, that's just the action that has happened with me. I'm just recognizing and realize that. And so now that I recognize it, I'm gonna do something different. After the 5th time, I'm still gonna do something different. How I react to situations are gonna be different. I'm not gonna lose my passion, and I just pray people don't take things personal. You know what I mean? I love hard. I love seeing people win. I love seeing the good in what we do and what we up to. Right. But somehow, just like this conversation, whether it's Drake or whatever, the media first and the public, we got to bring the negative connotation and aspect to everything versus enjoying another black man's success. You know, and an opportunity, whether he wants to or not, he's given others opportunity to make bread. That's how I feel about the Drake situation. Kendrick, I feel like Kendrick does it for the public, and he's strategic as well. I mean, not the public. Kendrick does it for the artistry. You know what I mean? And I feel Drake does it for the public. That's just how I feel. He does it for business. Business and public. You know, what they think. You know what I mean? And I'm going to say this on record. Man, in your song, you can see it, man. We men. Let me take my glasses off for this one. Wipe my mouth.
Not the glasses.
Look.
Not the mouth.
Look. Vulnerability is strength, man. That man, he got hurt. He was hurt. He hurting. You know, let alone Pops, man. You know, salute to Pops and his health. You know, so, again, that's a little bit. You want to wrap that Drake up, and we're going to bring some more up because I thought Big Q Mecca was going to call in or something and talk about boy, me and him on air together. Nah, man, I really, like I said, with this show, man, I want to practice, you know, it's my intention to practice talking about the positive and the productive side of what we got going on. Whether it's here in the city with the events, friendly competition, constructive criticism, you know what I'm saying? Or it's worldwide in the industry. Y'all see, I stopped talking about the negative style, 50 Cent against this one. You know, Jim Jones talking about that one, or I don't.
Because what does it do for us? Like, what does it do for us besides tear us from artist to artist? I realized that, man. Ooh. So, like I said, a while back, like when 50 and Ja had the whole situation going on, I've always told people that 50 took Ja's style and ran with it because he actually did.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? But 50 has his own style as well, but he took Ja's style and ran with it, which people won't even recognize that. It wouldn't be no 21 questions and lollipops and all that without him taking Ja's style.
Come on.
That's just that though. But anyway, I'm just tired of people tearing us. You know, if you're a fan, you're a fan, and it shouldn't change you because another person out sang or rapped a person.
It should encourage you and inspire you and motivate you and show you what's possible.
Yeah.
You know, I did want to note too that, you know, with these 3 projects, he broke Jay-Z's records for #1 rap albums in Billboard history. Again, I said it's a win for hip-hop for the algorithm. Because if people don't know, we wasn't selling no records, rappers. You know what I'm saying? Hip-hop artists were not selling records. You know what I mean? For real. And then just a couple of tracks that stood out to me. It would Make Them Remember, National Treasure, New Bestie. There was a few of them, man. But Yeah, man. Shout out Drake. Shout out Kendrick. And every artist Drake dissed or said something about, man, shout them out too, man. I want to see all of y'all capitalizing off of this opportunity. You know what I mean? He say my name, guess what? Y'all gonna see it in every IG page, every story, every Facebook, YouTube, clips, reels. Come on, man. Man, use what we got to get what we want.
True.
You know? So, nah, man, I appreciate you being here today with me, Nut, man. You know, your inspiration is just like the timing is just impeccable. Going through some of my content before the show and the segments and this and that and hip hop last night. And as soon as I get in the truck to hear, I'm gonna just say soul music, whether hip hop, poetry, you call it whatever you want. But when I listen to his music, it's soul music. It touches my soul, brother.
I appreciate you, G.
Yeah, and I can't wait.
It's coming to the world really soon, you know.
Can't wait.
But at this point, we're just in, like I said, in production phase. So it'll be out. You know, we got some dynamic stuff that we're working on together, so it's gonna be out soon.
Hey, so look, man, we want everybody to have an attitude of gratitude, man. And the reason I say that, man, we losing folks left and right and left. You know?
Yeah, rest in peace, Rob Bass.
And you can see how loved he was, man. It's all over everywhere, you know. Yeah. Rest in peace, Rob Bass, man. Got to see him live out here at the Thomas and Mack back in the day.
He had some of the greatest hits of my youth.
Come on.
I'm going to say my youth. You know what I'm saying? And I still listen to him no matter what. Like, I still listen to all the OGs no matter what.
If it's a hit, it's a hit.
Most definitely.
Come on, man. So, we're going to go into another cut, another young lady, Eyebrows, featuring D. Frosty, For Your Eyes. I'm going to say only. How about that?
Sunrise in the middle of the ocean. You'll find my love when I look into your eyes. I can see the sunrise in the middle of the ocean. You'll find my love, babe. Morning love is what I need, and I'm feeling your energy. You're my deepest fantasy, plus a few shots of Hennessy. That's all I need to make me feel alright. 'Cause all I wanna do is make sweet love to you. When I look into your eyes, I can see the sunrise in the middle of the ocean. You'll find my love. When I look into your eyes, I can see the sunrise in the middle of the ocean. You'll find my love. Feel your love inside of me.
you want to find my love? Your Eyes. Eyebrows featuring D Frosty. Run it up, run it up. Y'all go follow her. I am D Frosty on all platforms. She's in rotation. Vegas Up Now, Hot 702.5 FM. Like, subscribe if you're new to the station. Follow all of our platforms. There's a lot. If you're not following the station, we have a lot of programs, a lot of platforms up here. You know what I mean? Support the station, not just Vegas Up Now. We got a lot of good music. A lot of people been DMing me about advertising, about ads. Yes, new ads coming, but not just that. Some of you not only want to take out ads with Vegas Up Now, you want to take ads out on the station. You can hit the station. All the information is on the screen, y'all. Okay, www.hot702.5, hot7025.com. All right. So with that, let me see. They laughing at me. No, man, did you read that? Yeah. No, we not talking, but you read it.
I read it.
And so, victim responsibility. This is a conversation we finna have. And me and my Cuddy, I think we had this conversation. This is episode number 66, y'all. I believe number 66. And I believe we had this conversation about the 7th, maybe the 5th episode. That victim conversation that some of our peoples be living in, it's unacceptable. You accepting it is allowing them to go to the next person and the next person to be that victim. Oh, woe is me. Oh, everybody's against me. Everything's against me. Like, I don't control my destiny. I don't have any control over what's happening or what I do. You know, what actions I've taken. You know what I mean? So, victim responsibility.
Man, I'm solution-based. I don't have time for problems. I'm solution-based. If something occurs, I have to have the will and the might to mentally be able to overcome whatever struggles I have.
I love that.
The way I was raised, you know what I'm saying, I had my downfalls in my past and, you know, like everybody else has. But, you know, if I don't motivate me, who's going to do it? Like, I can't stay stuck and stagnant. I have to motivate me to do what I have to do, no matter who I have around me.
Man, talk about it, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
motivated.
I'm grateful and thankful that I do have other people in my corner that also motivate me to keep trucking.
Right, right. Well, and that's it too, man. You know, your circle, your association, people around you. Now, some of us are in different field, own business, this or that, and have deal with different customers or what. But even in that, you know, the right to refusal.
The right to refusal.
So, like, some of the attitudes, like I've dealt with some, as of recently, some people that are very well off. And when I say that, things that cost $100, they'll pay $300. Things that cost $300 of services I provide, they're willing to pay $800, $600, $700. And for me, it's that don't give you the permission to talk me like I'm a piece of shit. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
So I brought my button today, man, because y'all know that's some. Did you hear it? That's some bullshit. And we got to cut that out, man. We got to take responsibility for our actions. We got to take responsibility for any and all that we associate and dealing with, man, and stop being a victim, man. Stop it, man. Like you said, you solution-based. I'm solution-based. I'm that as well. I love that. I was with somebody last night that's like that. They don't care about, they're in the customer service, so they don't care about they're allowing the customer to be right. And when I say that, not allowing the customer to be wrong and foul or ignorant, as police should, descaling De-escalating, excuse me, thank you, same time. De-escalating the situations. You know what I mean? Solution, getting to the solution. How can I help you? How can we resolve that? What do you need? What do you want? What is it you're not getting? You know what I'm saying? So I say you stop learning, you might as well stop living. You know what I mean? You're never too old to learn some things, how to deal with situations or people or whatever, man. Because we just got that in our world, whether we go to the grocery store, the gas station, or whatever. Sometimes people can be ignorant. You can be right behind them and think that they're going to hold the door and they'll slow, like right in front, no problem. And you may have the attitude that, man, thank you. Because I've done that a couple times, like, thanks. Or I've held the door for someone and they haven't said anything. They've kind of like looked at me like it was my job. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about going the extra. You see them still kind of at the gas pumps, not even halfway, but they're, you know what I mean? So you slow down, hold it for them, and then they just walk through like it's your job. And I've been like, you're welcome. You know what I mean? Again, these are things that I don't have to do it. I don't even have to. I could just laugh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We never know what people going through, where their mind's at, whatever. A lot of things ain't intentional, but one of the lessons I learned on the block in that wedding industry is not take things personal. You know what I'm saying? So
you can't.
Yeah.
In the technical sense, you're not supposed to take anything personal. It's just, especially when it comes to business. So business is a separate entity than a friendship, than the associate, than an association or associate with someone. It's just different. Like you're supposed to be able to rectify certain situations and make sure that those situations are something. Again, like I said, I'm solution based, so I don't worry about somebody fixing my issues.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying? So if I can fix my own issues, I will. I do ask for help. Don't get it twisted.
Say that.
You can't do it all on your own.
Sound like my pop.
So I will ask for help when it's time when I really do need help. But at the end of the day, I do it mostly for myself and my family. Because, who else gonna do it for you?
And that's big, bro. Definitely expectations or counting on people, or like I said, there's a difference for me. I was having a conversation with somebody of expectations versus somebody giving you their word. You know what I'm saying? When you give me your word that, okay, I'm going to be there at such and such versus, oh, I'm expecting them. They usually, or they said, you know what I mean? No.
Right.
Well, they said it's giving me their word. Well, and when I say they said, because people, man, I'll be over tomorrow, or we're going to handle that tomorrow. We can do that tomorrow. Well, what time tomorrow? I'm that type. Like, sometime later on. Well, that ain't on the calendar or on the clock. By what time? By 5, by 6. I believe in by wins so we can hold accountability.
So look, I'm guilty of both sides of that though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm guilty of both sides. So if I'm like, let me do it tomorrow with you, I plan on doing it tomorrow with you. But if something comes up where I'm unable to do it tomorrow with you, because I believe in my word also.
Yeah.
But if I'm unable to, I'm like, yo, I just can't right now.
Right.
I'm unable to right now. It's not that I can't. I'm unable to right now. So let's try to figure it out for a different time and see if we can find a solution to get you another way to do that.
See, and with you saying that, I've experienced that with you. And the people we're talking about, and not knocking anybody, none of us are perfect, but the people we talking about are the ones that are consistent and not keeping their word. We know with you, yeah, absolutely. You say, okay, we'll do it tomorrow. Shoot, in the morning, we'll hit each other like early, like, hey, man, remember we said we're going to do it? Okay, we can do it like 4 or 5. But like but certain people or group of people out there sometimes that when they say tomorrow, it really means this week. You know what I'm saying? So again, with me, definitely business, but even on the casual, if we're saying like tomorrow, I'm like, a buy win works for me. for scheduling, for working things around, you know what I mean? And absolutely things come up, but you know, that's why we have all this technology, and we can reach out and be like, hey, I ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Or not today. You know what I'm saying? Which you're good at. You know what I'm saying? There's been time you like, hey, man, let's do this. And like, hey, man, I ain't going to be able to do that. I got this job that came. Man, go get your money. You know what I'm saying? So, and we have people like that. So this ain't about anybody out there taking shit personal. This is about just being real with each other, man. What you going to get here at Vegas Up Now. I promise. It can't. We got to cut out all that. For real, man. It ain't working, man. It ain't working, man. And OGs, step up, man. Step up. What I mean is allowing the bullshit. You know what I mean? For like, they want good direction. They want positive encouragement. You know what I'm saying? They want good examples. When I say they, I'm talking about youth, the younger ones. You know what I mean? It ain't, he don't know, she don't know, no, she, you know, they really sometimes look for us. But what they see and what they hear is like they age. You know, some of us really are dumbing our maturity level down to the youngsters. You know what I mean? The YNs, as you would say, you know, and so...
Let me ask you an odd question. It's going to be kind of odd, but it's a victim type of situations.
Okay.
So for my generation, you know, us 80s babies, late 70s, early 80s babies.
Go ahead.
Who do we blame? Who do we put the blame on or accountability on for like the stuff that we grew up having to endure, such as that one particular epidemic that came while we were growing up? I mean, is there any way that we can be like, okay, I mean, for the ones that did not make it to be successful, who do they put are they victims, or are they allowed to put the accountability on somebody else?
Well, so look, what I'm gonna say is that to each his own, and what I mean by that, there's different circuit, because some people be like, man, it's your environment. Oh, man, it's the parenting. Oh, it's the school. A lot of time, it's a combination and a domino effect of a lot of things that play a part in behavior and how we're raised, you know what I mean? Our influences, you know what I'm saying? There could be some leading determinations and factors. Oh, Pops wasn't there, you know, or Pops was a thug in the street, you know, gangster, or Mom's was a hoe, straight up, or Mom's never was there, she worked all the time, so whatever it is. Most important, starting with ourselves, looking in the mirror and identifying what works and what doesn't, and being honest with myself. You know what I'm saying? Boom, that don't work, bro. Because when we really look at ourselves and say, like, recognize our actions, who we're being, what we're doing, it relates to what we're having. You know what I'm saying? It correlates to what we're having. But it's be to have. We get to show up right and check ourselves. Like my mom, when I was younger, she was like, boy, if you could smell yourself, other people could smell you. If you could smell your own bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Other people can, man. So just correct it and recognize what works. And the things that don't work in our lives, identify those. And it don't necessarily mean throwing them out. It might just mean tweaking them. Like here we talking about passion versus anger. Like I had to learn that sometimes people really, they take my passion about certain things as I'm angry or I might be angry. Not at all. So I've learned in different situations how to be different, you know what I'm saying? Or to make sure whoever I'm involved with, whether it's a circle or a one-on-one, that the communication is equitable, that I'm listening as much as I'm flapping my gills, you know what I'm saying? And just all of the above, but collectively, individually, it's different circumstance, different area. You a Midwest baby, you know what I came to the West, and I'm grateful for the Midwest, my Midwest connection, because I learned the difference in cultures messing with my folks from the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? And how y'all was raised. And yeah, just a lot of different things, man. And then the last thing before you add on to that, man, some people do more with less. And some people do less with more.
I can agree to that.
You know what I'm saying?
I've seen like people struggle. They do great in school in certain aspects up to a certain level of school, and then they go to a higher education and do terrible.
Oh,
because
wow.
they're not used to, they're not used to the comprehension of, you know what I'm saying? They didn't do anything. They were always good, but now they're not good at something else. So when you're always good at something and then now you're not good at something, you tend to struggle. And I've seen that.
Wow.
I was one of those people, like I cannot take standardized tests.
Really?
I cannot take standardized tests. I know all the information regardless. I know what I'm studying. And it's funny because before I graduated school for massage therapy, we had to take a series of tests. And I would like choke when it come to writing down certain things. And they was like, well, we just gonna have to do yours verbally because we know you know the information. It's just like whatever.
Look at that.
It's like a block.
Look at that.
It's a mental block. But they knew that I knew the information, and they constantly, like, we would do a review and everything, and I would constantly answer all the questions. But they were like, yeah, we just have to do yours verbally because apparently you can't do standardized tests.
Wow. See? Different strokes for different folks, man. Now, we know we got our 1 o'clock health segment coming up, man, but we going to still play this music before, and we going to go into that after, man. We got this burner that's been on our playlist for a minute. We running it back, man. Hell's Flames featuring Joe Jack. Which one is it? Ooh, I suck. No, I don't. Breastises. No. It's risky radio. I could say that, man. Look.
Not your fault.
Ooh, look at that. She said, it's not my fault. And that is the song. It's not your fault.
Is he taking accountability?
Look. I ain't taking responsibility. Not your fault. I am Joe Jack, Maine, and Hell's Flames 800.
To see, game I spit true artistry. All that shit don't bother me. Hate I'm receiving this constantly. Probably the reason is jealousy. Fuck what they thinking, ain't nothing was easy. I built this up from poverty. Had no luck, no lottery. Never gave up, I'm hard to beat. The will to fight a part of me. All of my veins and arteries. Been through some things, so pardon me. Let me explain that we ain't the same. The life that you live in a fallacy. You run from the pain with nothing to gain me. Get it up out of me, I be living reality. Daily I struggle, but now I see to stay on my hustle so validly. Avoiding the trouble surrounding me. Killed that nigga I used to be. Truthfully, got more problems than usually. And how I solve that's on me.
It's not your fault, it's not your fault. You did that, you did
it. Ow. It's not your fault. That was me. No, that was me on the track. No, that's my guy. Straight out of Omaha, Nebraska. Hell's Flame featuring Joe Jack. It's not your fault. That's actually the clip from the movie, The Chronic Tales, y'all. Y'all can see that on YouTube. Google that, DA Chronic Tales. Yeah. That's our, that is the pilot trailer. It's about 22 minutes. You can see it's being turned from a docuseries to a movie. But that song is in the movie, as well as it's on that YouTube channel. Like I said, The Chronic Tales, you can watch that. Hell's Flame is a character. You heard him on the show. So, yeah, man, all of them. Joe Jack, he's one of the writers and creators of it, him and Nick of the movie. So they're more than artists. You guys are walking entities. You know that, man. Again, man, shout out my boys all the way Omaha, Nebraska. Omaha, Nebraska. I say that because that's what they told me when I got out there. It was like, don't think hey, Nebraska ain't Cornhusker City. Nah, they get gangsta out there. Nah, for real though, man. Big super salute to our guys, man. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe now. Stop what you're doing. Subscribe right now. Whatever channel on Facebook, follow. You on YouTube, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You listening on the radio and you accidentally tuned in, hot702.5.com. Just remember that. Hot702.5, hot7025.com. All right. So you can find Vegas up now, BONAFIED100. Got my boy, Drop Gang Music, Nuts in the building.
Yes, sir.
Man, let's get to this health, man. I wanted to go over some daily and some better health habits that we can incorporate. It's some simple stuff, you know what I mean, that we can do. A lot of people go to doctors and listen to doctors. People have their herbalists. People are on pills and different things. You guys know here on this segment, 1 to 115, we like to talk about natural herbs and natural remedies that we can do, and methods and stuff like that. So today, again, I want to go over some things that I've been doing and some of my friends have been doing and some of you guys as clients. On the physical side, man, I think we was talking about it last week, man. Walking, going to the park, that physical activity, moving daily, even in the house. If you got stairs in the house, man, make it your duty. Start counting your steps, how many times you go up and down. Like, say, I'm going to go up there 5 times today, 10 times next week. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we ain't got no choice because we have stairs. So many times we go out, we got to come back in.
That's what I'm talking about, boy. Look, so like at least 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Of walking, that type of stuff. Even if it's 30, it don't have to be 30 minutes straight. It could be 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Walk around your block, walk from one end of your block to the other. If you could walk around the whole perimeter, do that, whatever it works for you. Break it into increments, 6, 5 minutes, but get at least 30 minutes of physical activity, cardio, something like that, treadmill. You get to that park like we talked about, man, take them shoes off, feel that energy, put them feet against that tree, put your hands on the tree, on that trunk, man, and feel the vibrations, man, that energy coming through your feet. I promise you, man.
I mean, dancing is basically working out.
Come on.
Dancing is the biggest form of workout, and it's something that you like to do, and it's fun. So
even if you can't dance,
you can lean back.
Yeah,
lean back.
do your Mary J, man. We love her. Was that a knock? Mary J ain't never been a dancer. She, you know what I mean? But she moves, you know what I mean? Hey, me and her just alike, straight up. Nah, steps though, man. Take a step, stairs, park, whatever it is, man. And take breaks while you working, man, at your job, on your breaks. Say, you know what, I get a 15-minute and I get a 30-minute. On my 15-minute, I'm going to walk. On my 30-minute, I'm going to eat my lunch. But on my last 15 or whatever, I'm going to get my walk in again, however that looks, So that physical activity, man. Of course, we always talk about the nutrients, the nutrition, and the hydration, and this and that. But where I'm going to go, man, is the rest and the recovery. Because a lot of us don't get enough rest and recover. You might get enough sleep, but don't get enough rest. You might get enough rest, but it's like, I'm rested. I laid down all day, but I didn't sleep. You know what I'm saying? So those type of things, man. Learn to take naps, man. Practice taking naps. we should get 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. You know what I mean? I promise I'll be happy with 6.
I don't
6.
I don't know. I'll be
6 to
happy
8.
with my 4 hours that I get most nights.
He said 4.
I'm always on the move, man. I used to be an
there.
insomniac. But I do get more rest some nights. But you know what I'm saying, like as far as like sleeping goes. But once I'm up, I'm up. Like if I got to go to the bathroom, I'm not going back to sleep.
Oh wow!
Even though I want to, I'm just not. So that's just how my brain works overtime. I attempt to, but most of the time I'm like on the move, so it's kind of difficult to take a nap.
My corny old ass, I don't know if I had a conversation or something like, man, naps is over. I don't know. I just never was a nap person, right? And I'm telling you now, I love them. I welcome them.
I do like to take a nap, but I realize if I do take a nap, it's a wrap for my sleep that night.
Really?
Yeah, like I said, when I'm up, I'm crazy. Up. And if I take a nap early in the day, say for instance, if I sleep for about an hour and a half, let's just say I took an hour and a half nap. I'll wake up and I'll be up. Like when it's time to go to bed, I'm not going to sleep. And I like to be home normally before midnight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like to be out after midnight. Sometimes I am, but I normally don't like to be out after midnight. And then, attempting to go to sleep when I get home, it's like usually about 2 or 3 o'clock, about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, I'm right back up.
No. Are you laying down or are you?
No, I'm laying down.
Okay, so you're resting,
I'm resting,
but not
yeah.
sleep. That's
the thing. Like I rest,
about.
but so.
Man, big ups to E. Carice, man. She gets her 8 to 10 hours. She said 8 to 10 hours a night. Man, what that's like. You know what? One of these days this week, I just decided to sleep till 12. I didn't know it was going to be that late. I just decided to sleep in. 8 o'clock came, and by then I'm usually gone. I'm a 6:30. But 8 o'clock, I've just decided, man, next thing I look, it was like 11:59. I was excited. I was like, yes, because they say we can't catch up on our sleep, rest, or what have you. You know what I mean? All these theologists and knowledgists and all of that, I just really believe that we get to learn and knowing our body and what works for us and having little signs and stuff. Like you were saying, me, at night, I have a habit because I want to get some work done. Not because I want to see something on TV, but it involves the laptop, the desktop, the phone, or computer, some work, right? And I find myself doing, man, and then I fight. I've stopped fighting it.
Yeah.
When I do it, I just go to bed.
I'm nostalgic though. Like at night, if I do want to go to sleep, I have to have something old playing on the TV.
Oh man!
Like I'm very nostalgic. Like I've already done the whole episode. I've done every episode of Different World. Now I'm on a Living Single right now.
Look. Okay, Power Bill. What you saying? Are you ready? Let me be real. So, under my roof, my daughter too loves it. Man, meditation, the meditation music. I promise, as wild as she sleep, when the meditation music is on, she is in one place most of the night. Like it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? If not, guess what? She all over the place.
Man, you put on some Peter Thomas, if you know, you know.
Look at that.
If you put on Peter Thomas, if you know, you know. I don't know. I'm weird. I like Forensic Files and like Cops and stuff before I go to sleep. It's just like old stuff that we grew up on. So if it's playing in the back, if I'm not listening to a nightly duo before I go to sleep, it's normally something of like our past that we watching TV shows. I think it could be possibly because those are our safe spaces mentally. Times when we grew up, you know what I'm saying, this was the last thing to show on TV,
right.
Or, you know, and then we just go straight to sleep. So
look at him. All right, Sesame Street looking at.
Oh, no, not to go there. I mean, you want to go there, we can go there.
Hey, nutrients. Man, this might sound funny to y'all, but it ain't. It's the truth. Eat the rainbow. man, the diet got to have the grains, the proteins, the nuts, the fruits, the vegetables, the greens. I grew up not liking a lot of green stuff. Everything is how you cook it. Right. And in the seasoning, you know what I'm saying? That's for one, you know what I mean? But again, I also think about castor oil, cod liver oil, stuff that our parents used to give us that we didn't like.
I think we need all that today.
Man, but
it cured everything.
Man, you hear me? We didn't like it, but from there, our understanding, it was good for us. And that's how it is in life. A lot of things that we don't, you know what I mean? But we fight through it, and we're habitual people. You know what I mean? Get in the habit. We get to that 8 to 10 hours of sleep a night, man. And that's structure and that's schedule. That's following through. When I hear that, that makes me think about organizational structure. That makes me think deadline. That makes me think of cutoff. It don't matter. It better be mama and daddy, and they need, you know what I mean? There's certain time. It make me think of Big Red. My hours are...
My business hours 9 to 5, Monday through Friday.
You know what I'm saying? So, look, I think this goes right along with the health segment. Being a better me, being in better health, man, taking care of me. So when I see that from E and saying I get 8 to 10 hours every night, that's what comes up for me. Absolutely. So it actually motivates me to get even more organized, structured, and more about me, where you know what? My deadline is my deadline. Yeah. After 9 o'clock, after 8 o'clock, after 7, whatever that looks like, I'm not doing no more business call. Call me in the morning, or I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my wife get enough sleep for both of us though. So
look
I don't
at that.
know, she get enough sleep for both of us. So she take my share of sleep. So
wow. That's what's up. That's what's up. Man, look. We was talking about the nutrients, man. I didn't say eliminate. I didn't say cut out. I'd love you to do it. Reduce the processed foods, man.
Yeah.
Reduce the processed food. Limit the sugar, the intake of the sugars, and excessive salt. Man, all them unhealthy fats, man. And just because you know what? I need something sweet before I go to bed, man. Give me that honey bun. You going to bed.
You know my life. No,
look, we going to bed. You know what? We want to go to bed with that taste in our mouth, though. How about brushing your teeth?
I do. I brush my teeth before I go to bed.
See?
So, hey,
bam, there's my
that's
God.
My mint.
Look, you feel me? There's my sweet. That's our sweetness right there. So rest and recovery, physical activity, man, eating healthier, reducing the processed food, more fruits and vegetables. Staying hydrated, top of the key, especially us in health situations where I've dealt with seizures in my sleep. It has been because of hydration, not my body not functioning optimally, not functioning the way it should be. You know what I'm saying?
And again, everybody has
water.
certain. No, it's not necessarily not enough water. It's other things that you need, electrolytes and other things. Like my son, for instance,
staying hydrated.
Yeah, my son, for instance, has an issue with, I think it's metallic, whatever the metallic situation is. So he drinks a bunch of water, but he still has this situation where he get dehydrated, and he drinks a lot of electrolytes and all kinds of things, and he still gets dehydrated to the core.
Wow.
And it's a bad dehydration.
Cramps.
Like, I'm talking about a terrible, like his situation is completely terrible.
Do you know, as I've gotten older, it's crazy. I've never, I'm feeling cramps sometimes when I can tell when I ain't had enough water for the day, or I'm not hydrated because the bottom of my foot or whatever, out of nowhere. And, it's never happened, man. You know what I mean? And again, as soon as I can feel, don't let me have some fresh fruit, man, because I keep it at the house. Soon as I take it, it's like I can feel the pain going away. I'm serious, man. We talking about nutrients, eating good. Man, big ups, the mind, body, and spirit, man. big ups to my baby girl, my daughter, man, Siobhan. Before I left, before I came, I actually had a light headache, something that me and my brothers have dealt with coming up. And rest in peace to two of them. Brain aneurysm and multiple myeloma, rare bone cancer, one of them. So, and then my brother T, that's under me still living, he's had some situations as well that he's dealing with. So all of us have done with the migraine. For years, I've combated that. I've done stuff for my blood pressure or whatever. Well, this morning, a rare time, and I think when I went to bed, a light headache, I woke up with a headache. And until my daughter was like, and I was like rushing, you want me to cook you breakfast? And I was like, yeah. Man, as soon as I start putting the nutrients in my body, my headaches start going away, and I realized, dang, you didn't eat since like 4 o'clock yesterday, 2 o'clock or something like that. And I was up till like 2:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we gotta, man, look, we went a little over today. It's not a cliche, man. We love our peoples. We gotta, man, in order to look after our peoples and take care of our peoples, we gotta take care of ourselves. You know, first and foremost, we can't take care of anybody, nobody, if we ain't taking care of ourselves, man. You know, I can't take care of my daughter laying up in a hospital bed, you know. So, man, we appreciate y'all tapping in, tuning in. You know, that's our health segment, man.
Health is
my
wealth.
boy NUTT.
Never underestimate the truth.
You dig? Man, we ain't with that. Yeah. So we got more music, you know? We got more music. Who we got here? Oh, yeah, I love this, man. Big ups to Indie Genius LV for this one, man. Jackie J, man. Do you go to parties?
Not recently.
Well, guess what? Jackie J says, I don't go to parties.
Yeah, you know, I like that track too.
Taylor about the fucking flex.
Lately I've been feeling like a nuisance. All these drugs that I've been taking, they've been useless. I know what it's like to have the loving and to lose it. I don't wanna hear it, baby, I don't need your 2 cents. I don't go to parties, baby, I don't really do shit. I need to get out more. Even if it's sunny, it be raining, it's a downpour. Damn, it's been a minute, I've been drinking, I've been drowning. If you see a smile back behind that shit, I'm frowning. Lately I've been feeling like a nuisance. All these drugs that I've been taking, they've been useless. I know what it's like to have the loving and to lose it. I don't wanna hear it, baby, I don't need your 2 cents. I don't go to parties, baby, I don't really do shit. I need to get out more. Even if it's sunny, it be raining, it's a downpour. Damn, it's been a minute, I've been drinking, I've been drowning. If you see a smile back behind that shit, I'm frowning. I know that you know I know you. To give me everything I could use. I know that we'll meet in the middle eventually, but I don't know if I can wait for that long trying to see some. Don't invite me, I won't show up, I won't pick my phone up. Keep on going and going until I'm toe up. I've been off the hydrants, I've been waterlogged. Yo, she don't want the lyrics, so she singing along. I'm feeling like a nuisance. All these drugs that I've been taking, they've been useless. I know what it's like to have the loving and to lose it. I don't wanna hear it, baby, I don't need your 2 cents. I don't go to parties, baby, I don't really do shit. I need to get out more. Even if it's sunny, it be raining, it's a downpour. Damn, it's been a minute, I've been drinking, I've been drowning. If you see a smile back behind that shit, I'm frowning.
Blazer. Jackie J, I don't go to parties. Man, he focused. He got his grind on, man. He hidden. He hibernating, man. He in the canyons. He in the cave, man, putting in work. We seen him, though. You know, and as you hear him, he's putting in work, man. Shout out that. What I love about that track, too, is that it's so diverse, man. It's versatile. Like we said, if it's a banger, it's a banger.
It's a banger.
You know what I mean? Give us some feedback on that one, man.
Well, you know, you could actually, like, visualize without him actually having a video. You can visualize what he's talking about. So anytime you have a story that you can tell, you can visualize it without even seeing a video. I always like that.
Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Because I don't go to parties either unless it's necessary for me to be there.
Look, strapped up, man. Security.
Oh, yeah.
No, look. Nah, man. Big ups, man. Big ups, man. I love versatility. You know what I mean? So where he's came from when he started to this sound here, it's a difference in zeros, you know. So big ups, Jackie J, man. Do your thing. Indie Genius LV, keep your company good, man.
At all times.
Yeah. We've been talking about personal responsibility and accountability. We've been talking about victim versus responsibility. We've been talking about Drake today. What else, man?
So when is it okay to apologize, and when is it not okay to apologize?
I like that. When is it okay to apologize?
And when is it not okay to apologize?
That's a great question, man. When is it okay? Situation, circumstance, I guess. Because I guess you would say when it's not okay to apologize, like when I hear you say that, it make me think about, okay, they might not be ready for the apology yet. You know what I mean? Whoever I did whatever to. You know, I can apologize, but they not receiving it yet. So that's a great question, man. You brought it up, man. What's your thoughts on that, man?
I don't, I'm unaware. I'm unsure right now. So that's why I'm trying to figure it out. Like I believe like when it's okay to apologize is when you find yourself being the bigger person and you feeling like as what did I call myself earlier? I'm a solution-based person, so I feel like if I want a solution, I'm definitely going to make sure the solution occurs. If you accept my apology, cool. If you do or don't, at least I had the, the body and mind frame to say, okay, let me get this done and, get it over with for me, for my peace.
Wow.
But when it's not okay to apologize, if you don't feel like you're in the wrong, and you really know that you're not in the wrong, and you know the situation is beyond you, I don't think it's okay to apologize at that point.
Ooh, I love you brought that up, man. Because we got people that apologize when it ain't, there's nothing for them to apologize. I got a homeboy that, he like, man, what you apologizing for? That wasn't on you. That wasn't you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That goes back to that responsibility situation. Some of us will take responsibility for a situation when it's not our responsibility.
Right.
That's being a big person, you know what I mean? And then and going in hand with what you saying, when is it okay to apologize and when is it not okay? It's one of them times like it wasn't okay for me to apologize because my partner wasn't accepting. He was like, man, that wasn't on you. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was on them. You were there, and you heard that wasn't on you. You know what I'm saying? So,
but there's also when you bring someone into a situation and you like, oh man, my bad, dog. I didn't know he was gonna do that. Is that okay? Because technically, it's really not your fault. It's just it just happened to be a association situation.
Dang, man. This is powerful because some things that transpired and then, wow, you not there and bringing this conversation up is really interesting. So what I'm learning is that, and especially how people have looked at me as the plug to the city. And
hey, that's your quote. Isn't that your
man, it ain't my quote. I was named, man. It is what it is. Shit. I own that shit. It is, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. I mean, given to me and I own it because I am. But with that, like I said, what I've learned in that is I love putting good people with good people. But I also have learned, but just because you're a good person doesn't mean you do good business.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I've learned how to back up and remove myself from situations or not put myself in situations or hook people up like that. Or make sure that, hey, this is so-and-so, this is so-and-so. You know, they do this, they do this. You guys do business. That's you meet on your own. Bless you. That's on you. You know, I just, you know, I really have to say I've learned that for years it was. I won't call myself a Jedi, a master or nothing, but I really was pretty good at putting good people with good people. The last couple of years, some of these situations have not worked out. Yeah, and so, and with you saying that, sometimes I've jumped in there and like taken responsibility, you know. And one of these occasions, like I said, one of my boys like, man, that wasn't on you. You know, they, you know.
Yeah,
so,
people falter on their own. People do falter, and again, that comes with the unlearned flaws. Because you don't really have flaws. It's just unlearned situations that you've never been in before.
Look at that. You hear him? Young old soul, huh? Man, that was a good one. I want you to come up with another one. We want y'all to tap in, man. We need to hear what y'all thinking out there. Vegas up now, Hot 702.5. Go to YouTube, follow the channel. Help me get to 500. We need to get to 500 because then we halfway there to being where I need to be to get these residuals.
Let's get that thou wow.
Yeah.
Let's get that thou wow real quick.
And I'm gonna go ahead and put it on live, man. I'm thinking about somehow adding another day. Straight up. I got people out there. You guys can find your own platform. It's announced on my show. Go back and listen to the beginning of this show. It's in one of the commercials. There's an opportunity for you to have your own platform. You to have your own voice. You to be your own brand ambassador or create your own brand deals or advertising deals. Whatever it is to share yourself, your knowledge, your gems, play your music. A lot of people, you guys get in, reach out to me, and I don't have time to follow up with everybody, but you know, you can have your own, man. I put the information on there. The information is on the screen. Call the station, man, and get set up, man. This is home base right here, Hot 702.5 FM. So, I got my whole, what's up, man? That look like, yeah, Teddy James. What's up, man? Yeah, go follow, this is the Instagram, y'all. Y'all go follow the YouTube channel, Vegas Up Now. See the whole show. This is episode number 66. This show, we have a 15-minute health segment at 1 o'clock. We start at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Play our goal is to play 7 music videos every show. Today might be 6, one of the rare times, because I got my guy here. We celebrity guests, surprise guests, hot topics. We drop gems. We gonna keep it real, not no cliche. We gonna keep it real from our heart, from our mind, our spirit, and our soul.
At all times.
You know, not nobody else's. You ain't getting no puppets over here saying what you want to hear. We gonna tell you what you need to know. You know, so love us or hate us, then. You know what I'm saying?
The underdogs on top.
Straight up, man. Oh, big ups to my sis and her new book out. You know what I mean? Go ahead, put the name in the screen, put it all in the screen, and we gonna shout you out on IG and on the channel. Miss Victoria Jones Taylor has her 3rd installment. We can't keep up, you know. Live on there. Hey, brother, great show today. Look, when you get in this field, you get to trying to talk like your folks, too, like they would talk. Did I sound like you? Hey, nah, nothing but love, man. And, you know, there's a saying, support who supports you.
Exactly.
I'm going to go beyond that and say support any and everybody you possibly can anyway. We never know what anybody is going through. Not making excuses for nobody, and what support looks like as well. You know what I mean? Maybe they ain't bought my book. You know, maybe they haven't subscribed to my channel. Maybe they haven't shared my story or ordered my t-shirt. But what are the little things they're doing? You know what I mean? Maybe they've told a friend. You know what I mean? Maybe they've shared it and we didn't know, and through a 24-hour story. You know, and again, I just go back to, we're losing too many people too quick, too fast, too often. And people are hurting, y'all. We hurting out there, man. We need more laughter, more love, more life. Living life. Life is meant to be lived, you know, loved and lived, man. Seriously. So look at her. Oh, she like, girl, you subscribe today. You got your own episode. What you mean you subscribe today? Oh, from another channel. I'll take that. How about that? No. Nothing but love to everybody out there, man. I'm talking to the people too, man, that have that victim conversation about support. Oh, man, don't feel like they being supported like they should. Man, keep on driving, because I said it before and it came across my algorithm. It ain't the friends and family, man. You know, you want your friends to be friends and you want your family to be family. But your followers and them fans, the strangers, it be total strangers.
Yeah.
You know?
I asked this question, and it's going to be kind of a little different. Why do we care about how many people show up to our wedding when the only two people that need to be there are the husband and the wife?
Ooh.
Why do we care who shows up?
Do we care?
People do. They want to make this big old event, which is cool.
Oh, okay. You talking about
family and you know what I'm saying, for your family. But the only two people that need to be there are the two people that's getting married. It doesn't matter who else shows up. After that, it becomes a spectacle.
Really?
Yeah. Why?
Well, you know, again, for me, I get what you're saying with that, because some of us, we living for other people. You know what I'm saying? Fear of not being approved or, liked, or I don't know, what, you want to be worshiped? Shoot, man, look in the mirror. Or like you said, at that wedding, look, your spouse, your partner, your mate, you know what I'm saying? Your best friend, you know. Going back to the support, I wanted to say this because I'm an example that it don't have to be the show, just in life in general, the victim conversation, all of it. None of us are perfect, y'all, but that awareness is so powerful. When we get aware of something, we can make a change. We can transform. We can, you know what I'm saying, do something different, do something that works. And so a conversation for me in the whole support thing is, in life, some of my most challenging times mentally or spiritually, not no financially or nothing. And I'm like, man, I ain't got nobody. Man, I can go right here. And my sis and her hubby, my boy, Jado, I got boys, I got people I can call that'll just listen, that'll just whatever. You know what I mean? If I'm stumped or whatever, but what I learned about myself is, what was it about me that didn't want to call my boys and have this conversation and release this or get some support, or, you know, so it wasn't them. It wasn't that I didn't have no support or that. I didn't want to go reach out to them for whatever conversation I was having.
It's a lot of times it's due to the judgment. You feel expectation of judgment. I think that's what it would be, expectation of judgment. Like, you have issues and you don't want to be judged by your issues.
That's
so the expectation of judgment is kind of like one of the most main reasons why people don't ask for help. due to expectation of judgment.
Okay, I can see where you're coming from.
So.
Yep. And again, in breaking it down for those that aren't, man, caring about what somebody else think. Man, be true to you. Straight up. Be true. You know what I'm saying? Be the biggest version of you. Not your little brother, your sister, your cousin, mama, auntie, sister, dog, nephew, whoever. Be the biggest you. People be worried about being man, it's a challenge being the biggest me. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be somebody else, or try to be like somebody or be somebody or look for some approval. Subconsciously, some of us ain't aware of that conversation that we may be, what is the why behind it, And fear, y'all, fear. What's behind the fear? Oh, I'm going to look bad. So if you look bad, then what? People are going to talk about me. So if they talk about you, then what? Has people talked about you before? And what happened? Have you survived that? Okay, they talk about, then it's going to get out. Then they're going to think this. So they think this, and then what? Is that who you are? You know what I mean? Let's take it steps deeper than what it is. Let's take a look at ourselves, look in that mirror and see what it is, man. And really, man, face our challenges. And again, be the biggest version of ourselves, man. And man, and forget what anybody else thinking. You know what I mean? Because that's that. Y'all like that? We ain't having it, man. Straight up, man.
Not at all.
No, man, bro. Again, I can't say it enough, man. I'm so grateful for not only the support, man, just who you are, our friendship, our brotherhood, and that word, brotherhood.
It's deep.
Yeah, man.
It runs deep. I mean, it's a bond. Like most people don't I'm not gonna say people don't understand or overstand the situation, but a bond is a bond that can't be broken unless the two people that agreed upon it break it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So if we having issues and we can't resolve the issues, that's how we break our bond.
Man, and you know what? We be talking about, I say this all the time, guys. People say, oh, communication is everything. Communication ain't without comprehension. We need to have an understanding. We can communicate and talk all day. We need to have an understanding.
And I think an overused word is loyalty.
Ooh.
I believe that has no substance. Like loyalty has no substance. Because once a person gets jammed up, as much as loyal as they were to you or you were them, you know what I'm saying? Once that jam up situation occurs, there's no loyalty there. So you have to up yourself to make sure that you're good.
What you're saying that. So watch this. And we see it all the time go across different platforms. They say loyalty or love, or loyalty over love. So for me, I've just said this, you know what I mean? Of course, I'm one of them throwback old school agape love. I want that genuine, that unconditional. That's what I believe in. I'll take loyalty over love. Loyalty to me is a form of love. And I say that because that word love, people really need to get an understanding of what that means, man.
Well, it's a difference between the word love and being in love.
Well, no, no. We talking about love. We ain't talking about in love.
No, what I'm saying is, even when you can have a friendship where you're in love with your friendship, as opposed to just loving your friendship. You know what I mean? It goes deeper.
It does, but I ain't never deeper. The only in love.
It don't have to be between spouses.
Exactly. Or mates. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm talking about man and woman here, y'all.
Yeah,
straight up.
That doesn't have to be the only thing, because you hear bromances and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because you are in love with the fact that you have somebody that's equal to you, and you know what I'm saying, that you can share your life situations with, whether it's your brother or your wife. You know what I'm saying? And people, it just, again, it goes a lot further than we can ever explain, but it's just what it is, though.
Well, when we talk about the two L's, loyalty and love. If I got two people standing in front of me and they ask me, like, do or die, what I would want from them, I'll take the loyalty. Because, again, for me, and just where we at in these times, in this generation, where we at? X, Z, generation?
I don't even know where we at. But just like the word, just anybody can fold on you no matter what the situation. So loyalty or love, they can fold on you no matter what the situation.
They can.
So that's the difference. Like no matter what, how far, no matter how deep you go, both can fold on you at the stroke of it.
Well, and with that too. So there's different, again, scenario. Me and you been friends 5 years, and we got the best. No, let's say 2 years. 2 years, and we got the deepest, the best love, in love with the relationship, all of it. And something happens that's healable, and we can heal it, right? There is a difference in a 30-year relationship, with the same situation. And the other factors in there is this person that this happened with, and we've been like the deepest relationship 2 years. Is this a habit, or have I seen these signs show up in other, know what I mean? Or vice versa. The person that I had the relationship in 30, I know who they are. That's how every now and then, like every 2 years, they get to tripping about their mama and everybody else got to suffer over. You know what I'm saying? So again, there's different scenarios. Man, being present is vital in life.
That's
People
true.
are checked out, man.
But that's the reason why I say I would prefer a bond over loyalty.
A bond?
Yeah. I would prefer a bond over loyalty.
I hear you.
Because a bond, at least no matter what, you can separate for 20, 30, 40 years and come back together and still be in that same place.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Look, watch this. And a lot of things are interpretation.
That's
you know what
true.
I'm saying? So how you interpret things. So black mans, what we talking about up here, kings, we talking about, man, leading by example. Walk it, don't talk it. Deeds, not words. You know what I'm saying? We going hamburger up here. Hey, I love y'all on IG, and I kicked in this time. I'm going to end this now because I got to get to my notes. And let me see what else I want to do. I'm going to just share this. We got more music to play. That's what it is, man. Drop Gang, what it is, man. Huh?
Man, let me give a shout out to a couple of situations I can real quick. We got
I want E to hook us up with something sweet today. She be coming with some surprise. I want you to throw one of them jams in there. Find me one, would you? Yeah. She be hooking it up. But who you shouting out, man?
So let me give a shout out to all the family businesses that we got coming up. We got Sophisticated Junkies, which is going to be a clothing brand. My eldest brother, he has that going on. My nephew, Zay Primo, has a loaner brand. He's also Lace Visuals. We have Infinite Records, GVINK Media, and then Drop Game Music.
So. Ow. Y'all heard it, man. Drop Gang Music, man. NUTT. Straight. Never underestimate
the truth.
Come on, man. And nothing but the truth, straight up.
And you know it.
Man, I'm very excited about rewatching this show. Clipping it up, cutting it up, and playing with it and revisiting some of these conversations. This grown folks talk around here, y'all. Mm-hmm. When we get to labeling this or that or whatever, what we really about is maturing and growing up, man, and being responsible and being as much of a productive, positive example for these youngins as we can. A lot of us got kids or nieces and nephews. You know what I'm saying? So they need proper guidance, man. Productive, positive guidance, man.
Most definitely.
So with the shout-outs, I'm going to give a few out myself, man. I want to give a shout-out to Vegas Up Now, the merch, Vegas Up Now. let me see, VegasUpNowRadio.com. That's the website. You can go there for everything. Everything. That's it. That's all. E, what's happening? I know you got something. Man, you know she gonna find that music. So what happened today is I had a bunch of music and I sent in. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna play that too. Yep. I got one more to play, and I want a special one of your selections. I'm gonna wrap up with my song, but I'd like to throw one of yours in there and let's talk. And we got a few, about 8 minutes left of the show, man. And there's a couple of people I want to highlight. I'm gonna go out with. Let me see. Oh, D Frosty, hey girl. Yeah. Ain't that how y'all do it? Oh, yeah, Heart is Gold. Okay. We do have D Frosty featuring Toscan Boy, Heart is Gold. That's 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Are you a numbers person?
Yeah, I really am. Numbers? I follow numbers heavily.
Yeah, 333 and 555 444. And boy, we going to get real spiritual up in here, y'all. All right, so look, we're going to go back to our playlist. We got our girl back on the scene. She been on the screen. We're going to have her up here in the station, too, I believe, next week. D Frosty featuring Toscan Boy. This is Hard as Gold, y'all. What up? D Frosty, Heart is Gold. It better be, man. Hers is.
Oh, yeah.
I promise, man. Powerful young lady doing her thing, and she got the support of Vegas Up Now. Not next, but right now. She also has support in Denver, this West Coast, as well as the East Coast, all the way up to New York, man. So shout out D Frosty betting on herself. Hey, I'm a recycle and bring this back, man, because on that health section, segment, I did want to speak about or just touch up on y'all. Man, some of the harmful habits that we have, all of us, whether it's, man, limiting your alcohol intake.
The spirits.
The spirits, man. You know, right up here where I'm at, yeah, there's a bigger part. Revive Lounge, bro. You can get some great tasting mocktails, and I promise it's natural high. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, you know, I'm giving solutions. We talk solutions, right? Hey. But no, some of them habits, the smoking, you know, us smokers, the vaping, the illegal, illicit substances, you know what I mean? That's the awareness and the part when we outside that we don't recognize some of our folks be under, man. They be checked out, you know. So we get to check in with them. Seriously, man. Not right there on the spot, putting them on blast or whatnot. Pull them to the side or making sure they get home and then following up the next day. Mm-hmm. Lifestyle and just tying our whole show together, what I wanted to say too is that people hurting, people leaving here, man, Nut, you know this, bro. Man, when we lose folks, everybody is there. They right there.
Right there.
Man, what about 4 weeks later? What about 2 months later?
Right.
Man, you don't have to call or check in on these people, you know, because some of us show up to these funerals and we acting like it was my auntie that died. Man, this was his mama or my mama that, you know what I'm saying? We showing out and everything. I'm serious. It's a trigger for me, death. You know, It really is. Just being the oldest brother and having lost 3 little brothers to health. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, let me go ahead and give you some flowers. I appreciate you for having me up here. So let me give you some flowers right now because you deserve some. Keep putting on like you putting on. Keep motivating like you motivating, and keep making sure that you spread that positive word throughout the community, man, because people listen to you. So thank you, and you have some flowers from me.
Look at that. And that's enough for me, man. I promise it is, man. This Vegas Up Now, every Saturday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Man, Google us, Hot 702.5. Peace.
I shed so many tears.